Ahmaud Arbery, Trayvon Martin, Ora Rozier, Stephen Demarco Taylor, Stephen Clark, Antoine Rose Jr., Natasha McKenna, Tamir Rice, Alton Sterling, Atatiana Jefferson, Ariane McCree, George Stinney Jr., Michael Brown Jr., Breonna Taylor, Sean Reed, Sandra Bland, Rayshard Brooks, George Floyd. We say their names. My name is Carnisha Holmes Golden, a 16-year-old African-American female. Of my 16 years on this earth, I've realized a lot of things. Things that I didn't know that actually existed. 2020 has been that year. The year that struggled through a great deal of things. That year I told myself that I'm going to do great things. The year I thought that was going to change everyone's life. And let me tell you, 2020 has been that year that changed everyone's life completely. 2020 has become a movie. First, there was COVID-19, a virus that spread from person-to-person contact. They say you can be 6 feet away from each other or 6 feet under the ground. Then there was a death that was so unexpected that the world went even more insane. A man was handcuffed on the ground as a white police officer knelt on his neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. As the man was laying on the ground, he repeatedly told the officer that he could not breathe. This man was also on the ground, crying and begging for his mother, as the officer continuously kept his knee on this man's neck until he became unresponsive. We all say his name, and his name is George Floyd. Black lives matter. We need justice for every black human being that couldn't even say goodbye to their children, their sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, moms, dads, grandmother, grandfather, friends, and even co-workers. We need justice. Most social media decrease talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, but it's all in the news. Black humans are still dying this very day, and if we don't do anything about it, then who will? We need to continue to stand for our people. We need to protest more and show these racist officers that Black lives matter. I remember when I was in elementary school, we would talk about the people who changed the civil rights movement. Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Harriet Tubman were the 3 main activists. Those people risked their life to change and speak out to people, and they used their voice as a key weapon. They changed how life was before most of us were even living. And we all need to do the same. Stop breaking into buildings, stealing items, and catching buildings on fire. That's just proving to the cops that we want war. No, we do not want war, but we do want to change. At times, I wonder to myself and think about my future. I wouldn't want any of my children living in this riot. I wouldn't want them going to school and telling me that some kid was making fun of their color. I wouldn't want my child to go to the convenience store alone because I would be too afraid that they wouldn't come back alive. All of this messed up my teenage life, and I will never forget what happened in the year of 2020 and years before. Now I'm thinking to myself clearly, and maybe this year everything was supposed to change for a reason. Maybe the situations we are going through is supposed to be a lesson. A lesson for all humans to learn something. Again, we need justice, and the fate is in all of our hands to change the Black Lives Matter movement. I hope everyone stays safe through all of this. Please, don't let the world change your mentality, and just stay strong through all of this. If you believe in God, then He will believe in you. And maybe if we all pray more, maybe God will hear us, and maybe He'll make the change for us as well. May God bless all of you, and we will fight through this together. Black Lives Matter.